Hey Scott, how's it going?
Good, Jen. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I see you're busy at work today.
Yeah, just trying to get this burner back together.
Good. Well, hey, just whenever you finish up there, I was going to see if we had a couple minutes of your time to discuss your position with Case.
Certainly.
Good deal. Well, I'll just let you finish up. I'll be right over here.
All right, just give me a second here. All right.
All right. Well, sorry to interrupt your day, but it's going to take very long. I just kind of want to talk a little bit about your position with Case and what you do throughout the day. So tell me, what is your position? What's your title?
I'm a lead maintenance for Case Associates, and
right.
I work at Barcelona Apartments.
Okay. How long have you been working for Case?
I've been with Case for 9 years.
9 years. Have you always been a maintenance man?
Yep, actually I have.
You have the whole time?
The whole time.
Wow, it's a long time. How did you, think way back, but how did you originally hear about Case?
I had a friend that was a porter for Brandywine Apartments, and he told me about it when I first moved to Tulsa.
Okay.
So I came in and applied.
Good. Tell me, in your position as a lead maintenance tech, what do you do throughout the day? I mean, kind of take me through a day, like when you come in and you clock in for work, what do you do throughout the day to provide maintenance for your property?
I have to come in. I've got a few people that work for me, so we usually come in the morning and we kind of have a little crunch session where we talk about what we're going to do for the day, and maybe if it's Monday, what we're going to do for the week, and get everybody started on what they're going to do, and then I'll look through my work and any kind of paperwork or whatever. I like to get that out of the way in the morning and then start my day, and it pretty much goes through until 5:30 doing whatever the office might ask or whatever a resident might ask.
When you talk about paperwork, is that more or less like going through your work order requests, like prioritizing?
Things that I might need to order from work orders from the day before, or just writing other tickets that somebody might have stopped me in a parking lot and told me about, or writing other things down.
So obviously you've got your maintenance requests that come in throughout the day. You know, someone has the garbage disposal is not working, or their dishwasher's leaking, or their light fixture isn't working. But then you also have, I mean, we provide apartments for people, and so you have to make ready an apartment. So what do you do in a make ready? I
do a lot of training. Like I'll have an assistant, and they do the majority of the work in the make ready. We'll do the initial walkthrough and make a list of things that the apartment needs. If it needs any special appliances or anything like that, we'll go ahead and get that ordered and get that set up. If we're going to need a contractor in there, we'll go ahead and get that started, get that set up, and pretty much just making sure everything goes smooth from beginning to end, and then assisting with the actual make ready itself. Yeah. So
when you go into a make ready, like for instance, you were working on this stove. Is that the type of things that you check for? I mean, make sure the fridge is working right and the garbage disposal is working right and all your light bulbs work. And
we actually have a checklist that everybody can forget something, so we have a checklist, and we just basically go by the checklist and check everything in the apartment.
It's always nice to have a checklist.
Yep.
I have one every day. Well, sounds like you do a whole lot during the day. I mean, you have staff meetings and you prioritize your day, you do work requests, you do make readies. Obviously, there's got to be emergencies involved also. You know, you could have floods, that type of thing. How, that's probably going to be one of your challenges throughout the day would be your emergency calls. So how do you, when an emergency comes up such as that, how do you tackle something like that?
We'll rehearse an emergency procedure before with my staff, or especially if I've got a new staff. I have a job for the porters. They usually grab the shampooer if it's a real big like a flood or something like that. They'll go grab the shampooer, and I'll have one of them grab some carpet fans, and then they'll meet me in the assistant maintenance over, and we'll initially try to stop the actual leak itself, and then we'll start with cleanup. So
that's really nice that you can rehearse that, because you never know when that stuff's going to take place.
It helps saving a little damage when you can.
A little damage control.
Everybody knows what they got to do. So.
Right. Well, okay. So, what would be some of the most enjoying parts of your day? I mean.
I like all the different residents and all the different people that I've met over the years, and actually being able to help them out and having people really appreciate what you do for them.
Right. Oh, absolutely. So we talked about the challenges of your job being the flats. Totally, sorry.
It's okay. Keep going. It's fine.
Okay. Keep going, Jen. I've already done all those. Sorry, I went out of track. Working for Case & Associates as long as you have, you know that we offer an array of different benefits, including, I'm just going to name a few, but the 401k package, life insurance, health insurance, including dental, vision, medical, the rent discounts to employees. Do you participate in any of those benefits?
At one time or another, I've probably used them all. I've actually lived on a Case property 2 or 3 different occasions, and I have the insurance. I've had it since day one, and it's been about maybe 5 years ago I started in the 401k, and I've really watched it grow, and it makes me feel a little more secure knowing that I have that.
Well, and you have 2 young children,
right,
and a wife, so that's always, you've got to prepare for the future. So
yeah, and the medical surely comes in handy there.
Absolutely, good. So once again, working for the company so long, I'm sure you have friends or family that work for the company.
I have lots of friends that work for the company. Probably half the people I know in my life work for this company. My wife actually works for the company, so.
Good, good. Have you referred any of those people to Case?
I've referred people over the years, and some of them are still here and some of them aren't. So.
Okay, so but you do know that we offer, or Case offers a referral bonus. If you refer a friend or family member to work for Case and they've been here for 90 days, then you get a bonus. So that's really nice, a little incentive for all the employees. We have, team appreciation meetings, and I know in the maintenance field we have a monthly maintenance meeting where we appreciate everyone who's gone over and beyond their job duties, and just to kind of talk about, any updates or any new procedures that we need to go through, or any hot topics for the month. You've participated in these meetings, haven't you?
Yes.
What do you get out of those meetings?
We've gotten a lot of training out of the meetings. There's a lot of camaraderie amongst all the guys, and we pretty much get to know all of the other people in town, and you learn what another guy does, what works for them and what doesn't work, and it's just a good crunch session for everybody to get together and express ideas. So.
Well, that's good. We talked earlier in this meeting about, I'd asked you if you started off in a different position, but you've always been in a maintenance position with Case. I know just from working with you that you want to advance within the company and do something different. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm actually currently trying my hand at leasing and moving into the office and doing a little more on the management side of it than pretty much the property side of it. So I would like to eventually move completely into the office and
that's great.
and work there. But.
Well, that's good, because as you know, even with myself, I didn't always start off as a property supervisor. I started off as leasing, and many people in your field, such as some of our maintenance supervisors, actually started off in the groundskeeping, painter position. So that's good to know that you're looking at an advancement, or at least in a different field of the company. So that's great. Scott, tell the person looking at this video today what you would like to say about the company or your position with Case, or just in a whole, how you feel about working for us.
I think it's a good place for all different types of people that, like if you're just looking for a stepping stone, or if you're going to school and you need a summer job, we've got positions for everybody out there. Or if you're wanting to make a career out of it and you're wanting to really get some professional development out of it, I think it's an awesome place for that as well. So.
That's good. Well, Scott, thank you so much. I know you've got a busy day ahead of you, and thanks for taking the time out to talk with me today, and I'll see you in the next few, I'm sure.
All right.
Okay, thanks, Scott. Appreciate it.
See ya.